Hello?
Hi.
Is that Keira?
Yes, it is.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Whereabouts are you calling from?
From Ballina.
From Ballina. Okay, so you're not too far down the road.
No.
No, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So, just having a. So, you ready for your message from the book from the box, Keira?
Yes, please.
That's okay. All right. Let's just get into it. Let's see where this needs to go. Sorry, they're being more specific with you. I've got to write this message very specifically.
Oh.
Right, this one's a bit longer. It's not quite an essay, but it's worded very specifically because this one's going to serve as a reminder for you on a constant basis. This also lets me know that you may have been suffering from this multiple times in your life. That's why it's a bit more of a recurring message. So just going to hold it up and wherever the focus may be. So that's the message for Keira at this point. And the message is pretty much saying, when you read this message, remember to follow your heart, for then the rest will fall into place. There's a giggle. There's a giggle and a laugh. Now, does that sound awfully familiar, Keira?
Yes.
You know what the amazing part is? I don't even have you on camera and I can see your face. You're going, oh my God, this message again, you know? And I just love the fact here because usually I just write the message, but they're saying, no. She's going to read this again and again, and she needs to remember when she reads it to remember this. It's like they're really hammering this home for you, okay? And it's quite lovely because you've got some lovely guides around you really trying to hammer this home because this is a constant for you. I want to say to you that in this message itself is actually one of your life lessons or one of your soul lessons, actually. Okay, there's actually a difference between the two because we have life lessons that we discover in each lifetime, but we also have soul lessons that sometimes will carry over or we need to learn in multiple lifetimes. Okay? So this one is kind of important for you at the moment because, like I said, I feel like you've been suffering this. You massively suffer from a lot of analysis paralysis. So you get into your head, you worry about the pros and cons, you can't tell what the pros and cons are, and if it's something that you really want, even though the cons outweigh the pros, you will still try and find the pros because it's something that you want, and all of a sudden you fall into a heap and you end up in the wrong direction, and then you kind of get to that point, and then you say to yourself, oh my God, why did this happen to me? How did I end up here?
Yeah, that's me.
I just love it. I'm like, you have, I keep seeing here, they keep showing me such clear direction, such clear options on your path, but for some reason, I don't know how or why, but you really talk yourself into the wrong option sometimes, even though it is very blatantly obvious that you should. It's almost like if there was a big, if you had a fork in the road saying left and right, and you've got a big flashing sign saying go right, go. You go, no, but I think the left's going to be cool. I think that we should go that way.
Just keeping me on my toes.
Just keeping you on your toes. I love it. I love your honesty. Right? But the other thing too is, I just need to point out because almost saying to me here that they are also trying to offer you guidance and give you signs, but you're ignoring them.
Okay.
So it's like you're getting that guidance. This is the whole dilemma. Okay, everybody who's watching, pay attention. Okay, because the whole thing here is, quite often we see those memes where they go, oh, my spirited guides will be like, oh my God, like she's not paying attention. This is one of those instances where your spirit guides are going, we're trying to really hammer home the message and trying to help you. Okay? And they're really trying to, but the whole thing is that you're trying to do so much and you're trying to plan so much via your head and what other people are telling you. And I feel like the biggest thing for you is in the process, you're ignoring ultimately what you would like and how you would like to feel.
Yeah.
Now, that in itself, that's a dilemma. That's where, when we've got the fork in the road, that's where you go wrong. Because in every situation, or a lot of the situations that you're facing, you're forgetting the most important person in the equation. You.
Yep.
If you can start to kind of come back, and if you can get out of your head, come back into your heart, and realize what feels good, and like if you look at the left and you look at the right, and you put your hand on your heart, going, right, which way do I want to go? Do I feel good about the left? Do I feel good about the right? Oh yes, my heart feels warm, or it's humming, or it's speeding up, or something. There will be a little sign there. That's what you need to do. Sometimes you don't need to justify it. Sometimes most of the time, if we try to have everything perfect or justify everything before we get anywhere, I can tell you right now, most of us would not get anywhere.
Yeah. That's true.
So even at the moment, right, with where you are and what you're doing, I know you're kind of sitting on the edge or on the fence with the decision, but again, just follow your heart. The rest will come. Please stop trying to stress. Of course, you've got to be responsible and be mindful of like finances and money, but more often than not, if you just follow, those stresses won't be as bad if you're happy in the process.
Okay.
Got to work at it. All right? So that's your message.
Thank you so much.
That's all right. My pleasure. And I'm glad that you can understand it, but I just really want to encourage you to not just understand it, but start following through with it.
Will do. Probably starting tomorrow.
Good! But you know what? Starting tomorrow is a bit too late. You need to start now.
Okay.
That's all right. But the great thing is, now, every time you read that message, you're going to go, oh my God, I've done it again. All right?
A lot too. I probably just need to frame it or something.
Oh, look, you're more than welcome to frame it. If you want to frame it, that's up to you. But the whole point is, it's there to remind you. And remember, your guides don't ever get upset with you as long as you're aware of it and you keep picking up on yourself, or you go, okay, I've got to remember that. That's what matters most to them.
Okay.
All right? Don't give up on yourself, for your guides don't give up on you.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Book will be on the way. Let us know when you get it, okay?
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.